So I'm ready to see us against someone, again, well-respected, a PR player in Jersey in Atomsk.
Well, that being said, like Atomsk rocking the Dedede, I feel like it's going to get him far enough, but I think we're finally reaching a matchup where, like, it might be curtains.
Here's the thing. The only thing I can say about this matchup, though, and this is, like, Atomsk has the history of Smash. He's been a player for a long time in other games. He actually knows Snake super well. This is not a Dedede Snake matchup. This is a Atomsk Snake matchup. And Atomsk knows his character super well, so it's going to be interesting to see how Ram can go about it and change up the ways that Atomsk already knows about.
So like, even if you know the matchup really well and you can play around Snake's tools, it's not going to stop the inevitable of there just being a lot on the field. We're already seeing grenades have some form of an impact on the field, especially with the fact that Gordo is becoming a non-starter for anything that Atomsk wants to get done. He's eaten so much damage that he wasn't even involved with.
Recovering high out of that little suck right there. Gordo coming out, sending him off stage. Grenade coming out. Oh, untechable.
And a good start for Atomsk, although he's sitting on a lot of damage thus far.
Eating the grenade, that was actually really nice there. Getting Ram out of a bad situation. Nikita's just such a good projectile. I think
feel
before
like it's not good enough right now.
I think that before that buff, that projectile was the best in the game, but right now, Ram needs to make a little more use of it, find something with it. Up smash coming out. He's playing a really good game. Just keep it neutral, keeping Atomsk on his toes on ledge as much as possible. And almost every single move that Atomsk throws out, some explosion is getting caught in with it. There's that confirm. At that percentage, that down throw, up tilt will confirm into itself.
And with Dedede's big body, like Ram doesn't have to try too hard to get his up tilt.
No, not at all.
Although I feel like the biggest problem right now, and a very unique one for a Snake to have, is he doesn't have a lot of presence on the stage. Like, despite putting grenades out, despite consistently having C4 active, like, he's getting his trades without getting much off of it. Like, especially here where he's losing the percentage race against Atomsk, like, he's not really stopping Atomsk from wanting to play the game the way he wants to. And that's one of Snake's strongest qualities across the entire cast.
Back throw in. Oh. Back throw coming out from Atomsk, sending Ram off stage. Ram recovering high once again. That was actually nice by Atomsk, grabbing that grenade, trying to catch him all the way up there.
Yo, he jumped into the grenade too. He knew he was going to be able to just tank the hit.
Tries to Gordo, but Ram able to avoid it. Here comes the suck into that forward air. Ram down a stock right now, but Atomsk sitting at 88% on his second stock. Once again, the suck just Ram not able to get in right now.
I think it's also the factor that like Ram's a bit tunnel vision now, where he's like he just wants to put stuff on the stage.
Yeah.
He's trying to play a projectile war in a position where he doesn't need to, and that's what I feel like his issue is.
He's able to, as you said, like he's able to get all these projectiles out and get a lot going for him in the times where Atomsk actually gets in. He's actually able to punish Atomsk for that. But in terms of actually Ram controlling, there's that up tilt. In terms of Ram actually controlling neutral and getting in on Atomsk positively, it's not happening that much right now. Ram has been pretty in the negative right now. 96% too, landing on that platform. There's a suck, trying to recover high.
Yeah, trying to use inhale. It's been working beautifully for Atomsk. He's going to snatch away game one. And I feel like Ram is just picking his options a bit too early, or at least he's telegraphing what he wants to try to do. And even though Dedede is very slow, that's kind of coming to the benefit of Atomsk. Like now he's got all that time to get across the stage. He's going to try to jump up to catch him. But in all that time, like Atomsk is able to plan ahead. He sees where Snake's going because Snake's not that quick in his own right.
Yeah, and like this is what I was coming back to before. Like this is a matter of the matchup experience. Sure, that was Brawl. That was a long time ago, but this is still like the exact matchup. He played Dedede in Brawl also, and he would face Snake. Like even though this is a different game, he still knows what Snake is about and what Snake needs to do. And he's facing a lot of it recently since Ultimate's come out and since he started playing Ultimate. So this is a matchup that Atomsk knows fairly well. So it's up to Ram here to really start mixing up the options and just do things that are unpredictable, really.
I think the matter is it's less that like Atomsk knows the matchup against Snake from experience, so much more that like Ram isn't playing the matchup properly to against Atomsk's weaknesses. Like we haven't seen Ram try to like stay on top of Atomsk. We haven't seen him
not at all. I agree.
Hold the grenade so that he can punish when Atomsk breaks zone. Like every time that we see the inhale, if Atomsk was also like coming in on a cooked grenade, he's not going to be getting anything off of these inhales, and we've seen him get so much so far. Like, Ram has been mispositioned and eating damage, where quite frankly, he doesn't even need to be involved.
Like, really, like, you would not see this much stuff coming out from a Dedede player. But, like, right now, this is working out perfectly. But there's that down throw up tilt, as we saw before. And right now, Ram taking stock lead in this game, too. Recovering high once again. Atomsk not able to find anything. But here comes that back, though. Throwing out a grenade is Ram. Recovering high once again. But Atomsk trying to bait him out there. Just missed that falling down back air. There's that back air, though.
While I appreciate the enthusiasm, I feel like Atomsk is better off just like waiting for the landing option, because one thing I've noticed is that like Ram's trying to land right on top of Atomsk, and he's not doing so with C4 or nades in hand. He's just looking in the box. A very unique approach to Dedede, and I feel like an especially poor one in this situation, just because, like, disregard the negative aspects of Dedede, Atomsk knows how to wield that hammer. And like trying to fight along that with Snake is not working out for Ram.
No, not at all. But there's that C4 right there, sending Atomsk high. Ram actually doing a lot better job this game, just keeping Atomsk at bay. And there's that up tilt. And now Ram up a whole stock, only at 34%.
You know what's ironic? I was trying to highlight earlier Ram's poor landings, but now it seems like Atomsk has gotten very linear with how he's ending a lot of his aerial aggression. And because of that, his own landings have gotten kind of poor. Ram caught on to that really quickly. We've seen a lot more just grenades thrown upwards, a bit less up smash, but like more setup for catching the landing.
There's once again, as you pointed out, Ram just falling straight down on Atomsk with no like concern for his safety there, really. Just going for a very unsafe option, but luckily able to get back down. Grenade exploding, but Ram able to shield. Atomsk sitting at 43%, and there's his own grenade leading into his own. Oh, wow. I thought that was actually going to lead to his own death for a second there. But air dodging right back to Sage, actually. The directional air dodge put him in such a disadvantage, and that's all it takes. Atomsk now only one stock away from moving on in winners top 32. But Ram, there's a little lock right there, but got a jab instead.
I don't know if the jab, the rapid jab was intentional or not, but still, bit of early damage.
See, I just don't know what in a jab lock situation what Dedede would follow up with that's quick enough and powerful enough. Because all of his moves are like super slow, really. I think maybe a down smash.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you can throw a Gordo, set up the Oki situation, because then you have a lot of options just to tech chase. And we've seen multiple times that Atomsk is comfortable being able to tech chase Ram when the situation presents itself, and even against other opponents.
See, Atomsk and both Ram and Atomsk really now. Oh my god!
Oh, much less Atomsk on the screen.
I was gonna say, like, they were spacing each other out very well. Both realized that neither of them really need to approach because it was dangerous for both of them. And as you can see, Atomsk was not happy about that either. You could see it in his face. Like, he did not move. He did not react to a single thing. Just not happy at all about that loss. Now going into a game 3 in this loser's top 30, in the winner's top 32.
Yeah, we're moving all across the board, but it looks like Town and City's the setting for game 3. I think a really good option for Atomsk, because now Ram's going to have to put in a lot more work to try and cover a lot of the space that's on the board. Between the platforms, which we've already seen Atomsk is very adept at using the platforms to mix up his landings, to the fact that the stage is just generally wider. Like,
and this is the second time also today that we've seen Atomsk in a possible upset situation. We saw earlier on the stream, we saw Atomsk almost lose to Fruit on stream. So this is a situation that Atomsk has been very relevant to recently and today. And right now, really needs to try and find a way to come back right now.
Like, he might be privy to taking defeat, like, right away. But I think, like, the adaptation skills of Atomsk are what are highlighted in sets, like his set with Fruit, like his set here with Ram, where, like, he catches on that his own, into his own pattern, so he starts to mix that up. He sees how his opponent reacts, and now he starts to take advantage of that. All the while, I feel like he's also, like, still staying very consistent with how he's boxing with his opponent. Because even though Ram's taking a very convincing lead here into game 3.
Very nice Nikita coming out right there. But here comes Atomsk already, just super aggressive now. No care, just throwing out move after move, and it's connecting.
My man's flopped like all over the stage.
Just like that, we're now in a situation where it's even in this game 2, in this game 3, sorry.
Oh, we got schnasty real quick. All right. Well, like, again, it's that boxing notion. And Ram not being able to properly respond to inhale. Like, these two factors, no matter how well Ram has been adapting, like, those are two big aspects of just fighting Dedede, regardless of what character you have. But especially with a character like Snake, who a lot of people have been starting to see that despite his projectile coverage, is a very good character at boxing space away.
Oh, absolutely. I think that, oh my god, the spacing of Dedede is actually super important, and most Dedede players who are,
That was the saddest stock.
That was actually really nice play coming out from Atomsk there. Like, that's all it takes. Like,
the gentlest of gifts.
literally, if you just get rid of that machine, he gets sent into free fall. That's the only time he'll get sent into free fall by that. So that was actually really nice play with the Gordo there coming out from Atomsk. And right now, we saw Ram with a very convincing lead at the beginning, and Atomsk sitting with a pretty convincing lead himself right now. Ram at 75%. Needs to be careful with his options here. He's been dash attacking a lot, actually.
It's a general option for actually both of these characters, at least as far as Dedede like edge guarding and then Snake having an approach option. But the reason we're not seeing it work at all is because Game 3, we've seen Atomsk using back air to a significant margin. And stock count's going to be tying itself up, but it is not a good situation for Ram.
No,
Just
not at all.
barely holding on to the stage control, bleeding at these higher percentages, and he has not once found an answer for being able to contest the disjoint from back air. Instead, he's just going to get having his ankles, knees, whole leg shattered. Atomsk takes a 2-1.
The second I saw that neutral get up, I like jumped back in my chair. I'm like, no, because I knew exactly what was
Atomsk
coming.
wanted it so bad. He got it.
He got what he wanted, and very good play from Atomsk here. But I also got to commend Ram. Like I said, RJ was vouching for this man earlier today.
And with good reason.
Did
That was a
not
good set
disappoint
of
at all.
But he actually
Yeah,
got duffed.
he got
Jesus.
oh my god. And this is us right here at the Forge,
Oh, that's
season
us?
2, episode 2.
What's
It is
going
us.
on?
It is us. It is the you and the me.